Hi there again. So this is just a quick video. I'm packing today, so I'm going to Reykjavik tomorrow. So this is the last screencast that you're going to see in it's a Fjorda. Well, for now I might be back, who knows. Anyway, so this is about the Spaceman. Is it on autofocus again? The bane of my life? Yep, there you go. So this is the model that I printed out, and here's the stands. So the Perspex stand. So as you'll see in the blog, I'll show you how I made it. My eye's really red on this side today, by the way, because I was swimming again, and for some reason it's given me contact dermatitis. So if you're wondering, I haven't been in a fight at the moment. So anyway, so let's start with the stand, yeah? So it's just a quick screencast, really. So this stand, as you'll see in the blog, it was bent using a heat treatment system in the FabLab. And then all I did was this is the logo that I made. So it's got the FabLab logo in the center, and then little FabLab logos flying around the, you know, the orbit lines, a bit like sort of the NASA spaceships, the NASA logo. And then we've got the FabLab Space Agency here. And a really good tip is that if you're putting lettering on a 3D printer and you're going to glue it on a flat surface, come on, focus. To enable that, I'm going to take this off. Damn, I hate this autofocus thing. It's rubbish. Okay, so yeah, it's got a line going through the words. So when you print it, when you lift it off, the words don't fall off. The letters, sorry, the letters. Okay, so that's a good tip. So if you're wanting to stick words on a surface from a 3D printer, you can put a small line through it, and then it sticks it on. You see that done sometimes in industry when it's not a 3D print. So it's a way to get the words stuck down on a surface without all the words falling apart, and then that's a nightmare. Okay, let's move to the Spaceman. So the Spaceman was made, is it going to focus again? Focus, please. Yes. The Spaceman was a 3D mesh that I made previously. And I think you saw that. There's some sand falling out the back. Oh dear. So this was a mesh I made previously of the Spaceman. You can see, I've got a model, I've actually packed it away, but on my website I saw a really small metal miniature of this. But all I did was this, is I put the FabLab Space, the FabLab logo there and there. And the main thing about this, as you'll see in the blog, it's in two parts. And that enables me to not use a filament inside it, so it speeds up the print process. So I take out the honeycomb on the inside and I just fill it with some sand. So it's a nice weight, because without the sand it just feels like a sort of cheap bit of plastic, and then weighing it down with sand, it really feels like it has value. You could go further as well. You could, you know, I sanded it, but then you could put lacquer over it to smooth it down. You could even, obviously you can paint it as well, and that sort of thing. So that's basically the Spaceman, and that's going to take pride of place in the cabinet here in FabLab ISA. And the whole thing about it is that it's to do with sort of linking countries together. So especially at this time, because we've had this Brexit thing and countries are trying to go apart because of the economic bad times and immigration problems, but there's still hope in the world where, you know, things like the Fab Foundation has, you know, this is not really a political message, you know, if you supported the Brexit or not. It's really just basically saying that, you know, we do share things in common around the world, and the Fab Labs are a great way for us to share that, because, you know, Fab Labs all around the world, we can go to these Fab Labs in the world and we're at home. So if we know the tools, then we can go into any Fab Lab we want, and we're kind of in the same place. It's the same community. It's like make, learn, and share. And also we can communicate online. So if you never really go abroad, you can stay in your Fab Lab, but you can communicate with other Fab Lab people around the world. So it's a really positive thing. And, you know, what it is that, you know, you've got people in another country, you might think they're different, but when you go into the Fab Lab, you share similar ideas and interests. And another really good promising thing about Maker Technologies is it hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to decentralize income patterns. So you can make things from your home. So you could be in Africa, you could be in LA, you could be in New York, you could be in London, you could be in Moscow, you know, so, or you could be in Indonesia, so and you can make it and set it online and or send it through the post. So it kind of decentralizes the whole workplace. I mean, I'm really into movies and films and special effects, and at the moment I'm not really in a place where I can go knock on a door to say, hey, I make props, etc., but I can make them in the local Fab Lab and then put them online as well. As you see, my imaginary city stuff is coming on nicely, and that's all going to be online in about a week's time. So if you're looking at this blog post in the past and it's over a week, you'll see go to my blog, and the blog post should be after this one is the imaginary city, Arctic floating city. So that's fine, very exciting, a bit random, chaotic vlog post today because I'm in the middle of packing. It's one of those days when you're kind of all rushed and you're hot, and you know the bus is tomorrow at 12, but I want everything packed, and then I'm going to relax and watch a sci-fi movie online. So that's great. So thanks very much. And if you like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my blog, and you can donate to me using Bitcoin. You can do the Patreon, and you can also buy my books or 3D print artwork or 2D artwork as well. So thanks very much. And bye-bye from Isafjorda, and I'll speak to you, I guess, when I'm in Reykjavik in Iceland. Bye for now.